Well, good morning, everybody. And this week over at marklowry.com, we have free shipping on all orders over $40. All orders over $40, free shipping. Danny wanted me to let y'all know. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to June 10th, 2020. And look who's behind me this morning on the keyboard.
Good morning.
Hey, Philip, how's everything going?
You know, I'm not up at this time.
I know. I asked Philip if he would come by this morning and help me out, but also we're headed to the lake. I have decided I want to find out about the lakes in Texas. You know, instead of all of them being up in Tennessee, which that is a beautiful lake up there, the Center Hill Lake, and I do love it. But there's got to be some beautiful lakes around here, so we're going to go check out Lake Conroe in a little bit. And Colleen is down in Galveston on a little vacation with some of her teacher friends. A bunch of those ladies went down there to hang out and work on their melanoma. Hi, Lynn Odell, Rebecca Martin, Denise Crismore, Tina Brewer. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and ring the little bell and get all the little notifications you can. Hello, everybody. If you want to hear us sing a little song this morning, we're going to sing a little bit. Let's do, I asked him if he knew this one when he got here, Philip, and he didn't. And I got the reverb.
I know the chorus.
You knew the chorus,
I've never heard the verse,
but you never heard the verse. But these verses, so he learned it. Goes like this.
I don't know about that.
We're going to see if you learned it. Marvelous grace of our loving Lord, grace that exceeds our sin and our guilt. Yonder on Calvary's mount outpoured, there where the blood of the Lamb was spilled. Sing it if you know it. Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon and cleanse within. Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all our sin. Dark is the stain that we cannot hide. What can avail to wash it away? Oh, look, there is flowing a crimson tide, whiter than snow you may be today. Sing. Grace, grace, God's grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon, grace that will pardon and cleanse within and cleanse within. Grace, grace, God's grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all our sin. We got to sing this last verse. Marvelous infinite, matchless grace, freely bestowed on all who believe, all who are longing to see His face. Will you this moment His grace receive? Sing it. Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon and cleanse within. Oh, grace, grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all our sin. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Bring it up a little bit. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Go up a little bit more. Through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe, safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Why not go up one more? Oh, the Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Oh, Julie Wilbur said, as a 10-year-old, I would sing this for my elderly neighbors. So happy to sing with the Mark Lowry. Thank you, Jerry. Were you singing along? I hope all of y'all were singing along. Isn't Philip incredible on the keyboard? I wish that brain would just, I could transport that part of his brain in here, and I could just do that. Hey, let's see what else we could come up with. Give me any key. His name, that's too low. His name is wonderful. His name is wonderful. His name is wonderful. Jesus, my Lord. He is the mighty King, Master of everything. His name is wonderful. Jesus, my Lord. He's the great shepherd, the rock of all ages. Almighty God is He. Bow down before Him. Oh, just love and adore Him. His name is wonderful. Jesus, my Lord. Isn't that a good one? Okay, someone wants to hear this. Casey Schilling said, can you sing The Rugged Cross? You probably mean the old rugged cross. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. Oh, but I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. Sing. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross. I will cling to the old rugged cross, and I'll exchange it someday for a crown. What key was that in? G. In G. And to the old rugged cross, so despised by the world, it has a wondrous attraction for me. For the dear Lamb of God left His glory above to bear it to dark Calvary. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling. Come on, everybody. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Okay, I just remember something I want to do, and it just popped in my head. And you know my ADD, and I don't want to forget this. Jimmy Yeary, I called him and said, hey, write me a funny song about the COVID and do it to the tune of What a Wonderful World. And I wanted to sing for you. This is kind of off the spiritual path here for a minute, but it's okay. God likes to laugh too. If he didn't, he wouldn't have put my brain in backwards, you know. And I'm thankful he did. There ain't nobody shaking hands anymore, 6 feet apart in line at the store. It's hard to ignore in this new COVID world. And everyone's become a new Facebook star. People wearing masks alone in their cars. You know who you are in this new COVID world. Here we go. Every time I cough or feel the slightest bit sickened, it scares me to death. 'Cause I'm not a spring chicken at the grocery store. I buy everything in twos. I've got more toilet paper than I'll ever use. So please, go away, Mr. 19. I hope I'm still alive when they find a vaccine, so I can tell jokes and sing in this new COVID world. Aren't you glad that you know the King in this new COVID world? Oh, yeah. Ain't that cute? That's the first time you heard that, isn't it?
First time I've heard it.
First time old Philip heard it. Because he was here at about 2 minutes to 10, and I was freaking out. Because he said he'd come by and play this morning. And then we're going to Conroe. Anybody know any other great lakes in Texas that we could go visit? It'd be fun to go visit them. I want to visit Lake Houston.
Clear Lake.
Is there really a Clear Lake?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been to it?
Yep.
Is it big?
Yeah, I almost drowned.
Huh?
I almost drowned.
You almost drowned at Clear
did.
Lake?
Yes.
What happened?
Got thrown off of a.
Speak up, I can barely hear you.
Thrown off of a ski. What do you call those?
Jet ski?
A jet ski. Yep.
And you nearly drowned? Who was driving?
A friend of mine.
And did he come back and get you?
He fell off too.
And did you have on a life jacket?
Yes.
And you nearly drowned?
Yes.
How?
I just did.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. You just did, huh?
I
Did
just did.
you breathe in water and all?
Yes.
Oh gosh, that's awful. Well, how did you survive that?
I
You just
gave up.
cough. You gave up? You're ignorant. Oh Lord. Master of everything, we must not forget that he is the master. Oh, thank you, Joy Mason. Hey, Jimmy Yeary, Joy Mason liked your song. She said hilarious. Excuse me as I belch in your ear. Joy Hollinger said she liked the COVID song. Thank you, Joy. Good morning. Missed our time together so much, Susan Holman. I know I can't do this every morning now like I used to because I'm working again. Can you believe it? Well, I'm not working till July, so I'm not working that often. But I've got things to do. They're letting us out now. Are you still hunkering down, everybody? Or are you out and about? And if you are you wearing your mask? I hope you are. I look at here. Brody Mundorf says good song and good pianist. Okay, I want to. What? Oh, do you know this song? Have you a heart that's weary? What key am I in? Tending a load of care. Are you a soul who's seeking rest from the burdens you bear? Here's the chorus. Do you know, my Jesus? Do you know, my friend? Have you heard he loves you and that he will abide till the end? You've never heard that, have you?
Me?
Yeah?
No, I never have.
Isn't that something? See, that's how he learns, y'all.
I've heard it, but I've never played it.
Are you a soul that's seeking? Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of the second verse. All right, y'all. Listen, we're going to go to Lake Conroe right now because I've decided I want to go. And Colleen's not going with us because she's down there with all her other friends. But anyway, I thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, y'all, listen, go to Billy Blackwood's. He's got a book. If you love the history of gospel music and the Blackwood brothers and all the Statesmen, all about them. I mean, this is a gospel music life by Billy Blackwood. He didn't ask me to tell you about it, but this book is fascinating. And I want to encourage you to go to, I guess, blackwoodbrothers.com and get it if you love history of gospel music. All right. Oh, anything else I can think? Oh, let me play you a little bit of the other night at Women of Faith. Women of Joy, Women of Joy, where I sang the COVID song, a little bit of it.
Everyone's a new Facebook star. People wearing masks alone in their cars. You know who you are in this new COVID world. Every time I cough or feel the slightest bit sickened, it scares me to death, 'cause I'm not a spring chicken at the grocery store. I buy everything in twos. I've got more toilet paper than I'll ever use.
Anyway, it goes on like that. Well, I will see you, I guess, on Friday morning, checking in on y'all. I'll go ahead and do it again Friday. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Thank y'all for tuning in. How many of y'all are watching? I can't see right. Oh my, 1,102 over there on Facebook. And then Dinner Conversations Facebook page. By the way, have you seen the Linda Randall, Michael Tate Dinner Conversations go to YouTube, dinner-conversations.com. You can find it there too. And about 253 on YouTube. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see you on Friday morning, 10 a.m. Check up on y'all. Make sure you're still alive.